Yeah, hello, beautiful people. Welcome back. Welcome to my kitchen. So, if you are a first timer, welcome. This is my kitchen space, and this is the ugliest part of my kitchen, but it's where I shoot in my kitchen because it's more convenient to me. I normally set up a professional setting for our viewers sessions with you guys. I post those videos once in a week. I'm not taking that. It says cooperation, but we're still preparing the decks. And in the meantime, for the purpose of reaching out to you more frequently, I created these kitchen sessions so that I can reach out to you easily, you know, like I don't need to build up a stage and lose our time and all that kind of stuff, and lose myself in editing, and instead just talk to you if you're in need. So if you're in need of a friend, maybe a friend that is unknown to you, the best one, isn't it? You can dream on such friends. They don't make you face the practical issues of reality sometimes. Just came out. Okay. And yeah, what was I gonna say? Yes, please don't forget to like and subscribe and share if you like my content. And also my personal readings are open, and the link to book a personal reading is in the description box below. So the cold is in the wind. What can I say? Okay, so I intend to make a part 2 of a reading that I recorded yesterday, because apparently it was a bit too long, because our general focus was not on love, but there was a side message in regards to love, and due to insufficient timing, I left the part 2 for today, and we're starting with Power of the Oracle deck, starting with compassion. Then I will move to Tarot. So, and peacefulness. Magpies. They don't always laugh this hard. What? What's so funny? Is the joke's on me now? Or I don't know. Empathy. And responsibility. I will read them all to you as we... And spontaneity. This is a repeating message. Spontaneousness. We've got background music with the magpies. They're helping us, obviously, to cheer our space up, you know, be a little more, I don't know, goofy. Because yesterday's energy was goofy. 3 of Cups, celebration. But that's the message, obviously. Why are you so serious? Why? We're not. We're not so serious. Okay. Let me start by reading you these messages. With the card of compassion, we have, you demonstrate the language of the heart by actively sharing and living love. Okay. All right. I'll get back to that. And with peacefulness, you recognize that balance, kindness, and love bring calmness to your soul. empathy. You feel and understand the emotions of another in the service of love. And with the responsibility card, you are aware of the power of your thoughts and the amount of love you express. Three of Wands and the Hanged Man. Okay. And the Knight of Cups. You won't see this coming. Okay. This is Ten of Wands. Okay, which is understandable because the session that I recorded yesterday was on this Ten of Wands and Hanged Man energy, you know, this self-reflection, okay, facing your own truth, recovering your mind, body, soul relationship, and the rebirth, okay, rebirth of your health, rebirth of your heart, mind, you know, like this coming into balance process, okay? So this is also confirmed, it's an initiation process. This is also confirmed with the Three of Wands here, which was confirmed in the earlier reading as well. And this also with the Ten of Wands, because Ten of Wands is our Phoenix card. It is the end of the old and beginning of the new in the energetic state, and it's our Phoenix card, okay? It is rebirthing from your own ashes, okay? And the Hanged Man is the self-reflective aspect of this, okay? You are facing your own truth right now, and you are in the middle of this process, and actually your mobility is very low, as if you're stuck in a rock and a hard place, but you are surrounded with this purification bonfire. So now that what's coming to my mind is the last stage of the purgatory and the last chapter in Dante's Divine Comedy, the last chapter of the purgatory and the first chapter of the Paradiso, where Dante is going through the purification power. So this is how you are feeling and what are you actually focused on. But your intuition is telling you is that something is on its way to you and it is coming. And you are feeling this strange feeling in your heart where you are feeling this intensity that you have never felt before. It is both highly compassionate, highly responsible, and peaceful, but also anxious. Because you are sensing that something is on its way to you and it is close, but you cannot really pinpoint what it is. And since you are a responsible being, one of the first things that is bothering your mind is whether this person, but I wasn't gonna say person, it just came out, whether this person is gonna ruin your peace, whether this is gonna create chaos. So you are excited but also really uncomfortable with the Two of Wands. Some of you have already met this person, and that's why it's bothering you. You are bothered by the impact they created on you. Nine of Swords. And you were giving yourself hell about it in your mind, being a bit overly too conscious about it. You have a wonderful saying in my own language to describe this, but it's kind of impossible for me to translate it into English, so I'm just going to let it slide. Cards are jumping again, thankfully. Five of Pentacles to Empress. Okay, side message. Not a side message, but let's focus on this person, I think, issue. You are actually embodying your Empress energy fully, which was a repeating synchronicity on our readings. This Empress energy, this 3 energy, and this 10 of Wands energy is repeating itself with the Empress number 3, 3 of Wands, 3 of Cups, and along the other readings also, if you watch, you will going to witness probably these days. So you are beautifully, masterfully, right on spot, on the schedule, managing to embody your Empress energy, which is in the major arcana the archetype of abundance and nurturing and Mother Gaia's grace, you know, this energy. And as you are embracing this energy, it's the end to your 5 of Pentacles. So finally, we are out of this poverty cycle, guys. So good news, great news. Abundance is on its way. Money's gonna flow. Don't worry, okay? Just calm down. Calm down. Get rid of this 9 of Swords energy. Do not try to foresee the chaos, okay, all the time. Stop waiting for the other shoe to drop, okay? Empress don't do that, because they are confident in their own being. They're confident in their own creation, their own garden, and this earth is your garden, and you tend to forget that. Okay, you're not on foreign soil, okay, expecting a sudden attack or something right now. This is your own garden. Your life, your body, your heart, your trees, and the magpies are singing in your name, laughing. Thankfully you're here, finally you're here. Hello, kind of energy, okay? So, now I understand why this fell off right after this 2 of Wands and 9 of Swords energy. Because this 5 of Pentacles and 9 of Swords is a correlating energy, actually. This is telling me that you still have the tendency to fall back to your old sets of thinking. It's a habit. This 9 of Swords mentality is coming from the familiarity you have towards your final years, which is 9 years of poverty. You got so used to being satisfied with less and always facing obstacles and withstanding, remaining in your own power in the face of hardship, that you are getting anxious as you are feeling this abundance energy moving towards you, because you're not used to it. You're like, your psyche is rejecting this whole possibility. Therefore, because you are feeling this high tension within you, this something big is coming here, feeling, you are sensing, you are automatically expecting a chaotic encounter, a disruption of your peace. But that's not what is coming, which is what you don't see coming. It's going to be a surprise. And no matter the amount of sessions I do or say to you, or any other tarot reader, if you're interested, who's going to tell this to you, you're still going to be surprised, because your mind is so stubborn and you are definitely not used to this energy. So you fall back on expecting disruption. Yes, something big is coming. It's on its way, and it's coming sooner than you think, but it is not disruption. Knight of Cups is coming. And the Knight of Cups is someone who's been through hell and back. They had to go to hell to retrieve their heart. and found their way back home successfully. Therefore, this being is a strong one. And they're going to offer their heart to you. They're what I'm trying to say is they fought for their heart. They fought so hard for their heart. And it matters to them. Their virtue, their compassion, their sense of responsibility, their empathy. They have been hurt in all sorts of ways you can imagine. Backstabbed, health issues, poverty, whatever you can think of. This person has been through hell and back, and they know the value of their own conscience and their own heart. They have never lost the grace in their heart. And because of that, this kind of a person offering their heart to you is a big deal. It is not something light. It is not something tricky. This person is not an ordinary sleepwalking person you see around you every day. And because of that, the moment you encounter this being, you will actually recognize this energy. Because this energy cannot be faked. And the same goes to you, guys. This is the Two of Wands energy. So, we've got two separate crowds here listening to me right now. One, they are sensing this energy. They haven't met the actual person. They're anxious and sometimes excited out of the blue, trying to understand why they're feeling this way. The other group, they met the being. They know who this person is, and they're highly disrupted in their own psyche because they cannot stop thinking about this person. And they're trying to repress this feeling. This also repeats. First, second. The second kitchen session I've made. Five of Swords and the Star came out. And it was on this deck. And I was actually talking about the similarity of these patterns. You know, this explosion and the star itself. So, this you back there, if you're interested, of course, go watch it. This is the... Now I'm hearing explosions in the sky. It's a band. They have music. Yeah. The explosions in the sky. The sky is the sword. Sword is the mind. The sky is your mind. I'm also right now thinking about the legend of Ymir in the Norse mythology. They're the original lord, the Titan lord, before Odin. The Ymir is the giant. And in the creation story, it has been addressed as the clouds are the thoughts of Ymir. Okay, so the sky is his head, his thoughts. Okay, also the weather is thoughts of Ymir. Okay, the god self. This is the thing. Along with the star, with new hope, rebirth, creation. Guys, you were already working in the process of reconstructing, rebuilding, rebirthing your whole self for a long time. This person too. But right now we are at a significant stage where these two stars are going to meet each other and create a major chain reaction in the collective consciousness. of the human mind is coming. Okay, I'm gonna change the deck. One more before we go. Six of Swords. Just let the boat carry you, will you? Because no matter the amount of thought processing you do, you will not going to be able to foresee this. You're not going to be control this. You're not going to be able to control this. Sometimes when I'm talking fast, words slip me by. And whether you like it or not, it's coming. Ready or not, here I come. I'm here. Okay? Okay, let's draw a few cards for my own major arcana dex prototype. And add a little color to this. Justice. With the Anubis and the scales. This is right for you. This person is the right one. And it is just. Okay? I am sensing the similar kind of energy with this Two of Wands. See, in the middle of them is the sphere where they are connected as they are witnessing themselves, and they're identically the same. Two Wands, you know, that relationship. And I see the same with the scales here, okay? Scales of justice. Whoever this is, whatever this is for the highest good. And you so deliberately trying to repress this is your own judgment. But how about you relax a little bit? The trumpet's been played. Oh, the trumpet's been played? Yeah. It's coming. The world, oh my god. Completion. The Omega. Okay. The world is also repeating. Okay, this is the same energy that I've been channeling for the last few sessions. And the moon. And the High Priestess at the back of the deck. She's looking at her own mask, standing in between the two pillars. Ace of Cups. From another deck that I picked. Cup Overflow. I'm feeling this heat, hot and cold feeling. You know, it's both the chills and the heat coming up from the root to the top of my spine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, until, no, not 5, 4, until the 4th chakra. So, root, sacral, solar plexus, and the heart. Are we surprised? No. We're not surprised in this energy. And the sun. Look. You've been stuck in this energy, I can sense that, because this is also repeating energy in my readings these days. So the collective that is reaching out to me, is actually stuck in a loop now that I'm seeing. This loop is repeating itself because you are still resisting, baby. You are doing anything in your power to not accept and digest this fact that this is love and you have no control over it. And you won't have any control over it because this is not manifested in your life for you to turn this into another mind game. Because this was your test. Look, you're a beautiful soul. You are strong in many aspects, and your mind too. And I know your mind has been a friend to you until this point due to being strategical in the mindset of survival, that it helped you to survive everything. But this Five of Swords, the star energy that we've been through, is about actually you giving up control. This giving up of control is within you, okay? You give up the need to control things that are unknowable to you, okay? Things you cannot foresee, things you cannot put in a box, you know? Life, okay? So you are taming this fear and using this explosive fear energy and harnessing into a new star. And that new star is giving up control and embrace the unknown with the moon card. Embrace this unknown, okay? And trust it. Developing genuine self-trust, genuine self-worth, okay? So that we set your heart free from the chains of the mind, okay? Devil is in the mind, remember. So, beautiful progress. You came up to this point. You weigh your heart with the feather, the justice energy, okay? Beautiful. Now we need to put this into test. And that's why Spirit is sending you a counterpart who's on your level. Because you're really smart. And if until this point your counterparts were not on the same level as you spiritually, that had purpose because you were learning things, again, practically testing things and learning things and all that kind of stuff, okay? But this time, here's this. You became a master of mind, actually. That's why we've got the star energy. What do I mean by mastermind? I mean by being highly meticulously perceptive and skillful in regards to recognizing, analyzing, and strategically demonstrating the moves of the mind, of the psyche in your life, both inside and outside. So you are a strategist. So you are really good at detecting the symptoms of ego mind and what they are in other people, and therefore you're really good at manipulating people's sense of self. But I don't use manipulation in a malicious way, you know, malicious way. Like, for example, this also makes you a great guide for people who are in need, okay? You sit there, you observe them, and from, I don't know, they're talking and spitting out 10 sentences, and you listen all the 10 sentences, and right off the bat you pick the third one. The third one is this. So if this person said this sentence, this person has a lack of self-worth in regards to this. So I know my game. Okay, I'm gonna help you now. I know what your problem is. Let's work on it. You know, this kind of thing. So when you look at people and people look at you, usually what's happening is they project themselves onto you, and you immediately sense this projection and reflect it back at them. This creates a stagnant energy and unharnessed creative energy within you, because of this shadow reflection going back and forth all the time, this projection, you remain unseen by the outside spectators around you, these people, whatever. So in your romantic relationships, this was both your friend and your enemy, because the enemy part is these encounters, these relationships you've been through and all those kind of experiences. Usually people you dealt with, although you all loved each other so much, for example, you had to let them go after a certain point because they were unable to see you, because they couldn't go past their own shadow. This worked both against you because you had to let them go. The relationships were unable to be sustained. The worked for you part is, it was so easy for you to get away from certain, it was easier for you to hide yourself, because you were never acknowledged for who you truly are to begin with in these relationships. These people were unable to see you. Therefore, it was easier for you to play your tricks and manipulate these relationships according to your taste for the time that it was convenient. And when the moment came when you can no longer get anything from these relationships, you had to move to someone else, because you were never there to begin with. Like, who you truly are was never acknowledged. Therefore, the relationships were not being shared with you. They were actually living relationships with themselves, with their own shadow selves, okay? And you were never acknowledged. So you got away from things, from certain responsibilities, got away from self-reflection. You got away with it. And yes, it made them both easier and intolerable. This time, because you did this self-work and you broke down into pieces, broke down your self-construction and triggered this rebirth energy, facing your own fear with the moon and judgment. This time, the universe needs to send you an equal counterpart so that you cannot get away with it any longer. You cannot get away with the murder, And this is the energy you're feeling. You know that this is a certain kind of redemption where it is both exciting and frightening, because whoever this is, you won't be able to pull any kind of mind tricks on them. You won't be able to hide your heart out. And they won't be able to hide their heart out from you. And this person, the moment you encounter, is actually going to acknowledge you for who you are. They're not going to see their own shadow self, because this person has been through hell and back. Their shadow self is already integrated, just like yours. So all that is left when you two gaze at each other is what's truly in your heart and what's truly overflowing. That's exactly why you won't be able to control this encounter. You won't be able to control this love. You won't be able to control this union. And you won't be able to get away from it, because there is no shadow left where you can hide. It's all in the light. Everything is transparent. Guys, it's coming sooner than you think. Okay, one card before I go for timing. Go. 10 of Cups. 10? You're gonna be so happy. Don't worry. There are gonna be ups and downs, and those self-evaluations and all those reflection business. You're gonna be so happy, but nonetheless, this is going to be your 10 of Cups. This is what you've been waiting for, but did not dare to admit to yourself all your life. And for timing, what I understand from 10, it is like, because I was asking inside that, is it soon, like coming soon, but like close to right now? That was a yes. And a 1 by Magician. So 10 is also 1. Guys, it can be today. It can be in a week, in a month, maximum a year, but no more than that. It won't take a year. But if imagining that you still got some time is gonna give you some relief, go on, do that. No one's stopping you. It's gonna surprise you anyways. Dry throat. Let me take a sip of my water. Get ready, your fortune's coming. Resist all you want, it's not gonna work. Okay, I'm letting this go. It's been too long already, but it's a wonderful energy, okay? And I'm feeling kind of relieved because I expressed this now. You're gonna have that relief. Yes, the attention is gonna build up, build up, build up, and the moment you dare to express, you're gonna feel this huge relief. And you two are gonna get a good laugh together, like those magpies, okay? Okay, guys. Love you. Thank you for being here. It's an honor if you stayed this long, and I hope to see you soon.